Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been forever since I filmed another video and I'm just like, we're back and better than ever. Yes ma'am. So how have y'all been? It's been forever. It's been like a year, 2 years, 3 years, one of those. Like, it's fine, I'm back better than ever. Thank the Lord Jesus. Amen. But today I am talking about love and relationships. I know I talk about this a lot. I know I rant about it, but it's fine because this is such an important topic to talk about, guys. Finding the right one is so important and waiting for the right one. So I asked you guys on Instagram to send me questions and I screenshotted a lot of them and I'm so excited to just answer them for you guys. I just love giving you guys advice. The words that God gives me to say, it's just awesome. I just love it. So I'm going to just go right into it and start answering questions. Okay. So the first question is, hang on. Got you, girl. How come boys fall in love only with girls who have good looks and not really what's inside girls and their personality? This is such a good question because I feel like there's so many guys like this. They just like the girls' looks. They don't really care about their heart or their personality or the person that they really are. They look at their looks or they look at other things like that. You know what I mean? And I just hate that because so many people deserve happiness, especially girls and guys, to be together. And when guys are just looking at you're not your personality and not you. They're just looking at how pretty you are or how beautiful you are. They're not really looking about in the inside. And that just upsets me so much because I've seen so many guys, I've seen they just only care about what you're wearing or how you look. They don't care about the person. And I just hate that because you should care about the person you're going to be with. I feel like this topic isn't discussed enough, but there's so many guys, they just date you just so they can have sex with you. And I know what you're thinking, oh my gosh, you just said sex. I did, because that topic is not discussed enough. It really is, especially in our generation. I just feel people today, younger people, they don't know what true love is. It's just always a one night stand, if a guy or a girl tells you that if you don't sleep with them, then you don't love them. But I'm telling you that's a lie. If they really love you, they would be willing to wait till marriage. I'm telling you, if you really love someone and you just want to be with them and spend the rest of your life with them, wait till marriage, because that's amazing. Because you're staying pure before you marry the person, never let a guy tell you that you have to sleep with him so that he'll like you more. If he likes you or he loves you, he's going to be willing to wait for you. And I see so many guys today, they're just well, if you have sex with me, you don't love me, you don't like me. But that is such a lie, guys, because that is not what a good relationship is about. Having a good relationship is being with each other and being there for each other, even in the good days and the bad days, especially in the bad days. If someone sticks with you through the bad days, you know it's true love because they want to be with you. They want to keep you and comfort you through that. And that's awesome to me because people today, they just take love for granted. They just play with your heart. And I just hate that, That's not how true love should be. So to answer your question, yeah, I just think that when you find the right one, that he's going to make you feel beautiful no matter what, and beautiful inside and out. He's going to love you for you, not for your looks. So, next question is, let's see, how do people fall out of love? How can they be so crazy in love and have so many feelings for each other and then all of a sudden they stop? So that's a really good question. So to me, I think it's just people today, they rush into love, they feel like they love somebody, but really they're just tired of being single, so they just go for the first person they see and they feel like they're in love, but they're really not. They're just pretending, And I see people today, they do fall in love with each other, and I just hate that because, that's so sad to see people falling in love, and then that person ends up breaking their heart. And I just hate that because, but to me, like, I feel like breakups are even a blessing from God, because it really tells you that that wasn't the person God had for you. Like, He has someone so much better waiting for you, you know? And I feel like, because God cares about our happiness more than anyone, so, like, for someone to break up with you, to me, it was just never meant to be, you know? Like, God has you someone so much better than that person. You know, that person, you know, probably took advantage of your heart, and he or she didn't know what true love really meant, you know? And I feel like that's what so many people do today. They fall in love because they see someone else, and then they just fall in love with that person. They go for the next person because they don't know what true love is. They take it for advantage, and they don't know how to deal with that. So to answer that question, I think it's just really like they don't know what true love really is. They just rush into it without praying to God about it. They don't ask God, like, who am I supposed to be with? Like, they're just like, hey, that person looks cute, or that person looks handsome, I'm gonna go for it, you know? Like, I feel like so many people do that today. Like, they just go for someone who's, like, pretty or handsome. They never just look at the real person inside and, like, really get to know someone before they, like, commit themselves to them. I feel like so many people, they rush into relationships and they just, like, they take it for granted. Like, they feel like that's the person that God has for them, but then they find out that it's not. And, like, you know, true love is worth the wait. Like, you never have to worry about the person God has for you being there for you, because when God has you that person, He sends you that person, you never have to worry about if you're loved or if you're special or if you're wanted. Like, that person, like, if he or she is gonna love you for the rest of your life. You never have to worry about that. And, like, get you someone who loves you even when you have flaws, because, like, I feel like when someone loves you even with flaws, like, that's amazing. Like, you know, like, God's gonna send you someone so amazing. And, like, I know, like, even if it takes a long time, or even, you know, it could be right around the corner, that person could be just waiting for you, you know? Like, you never know. Like, it's gonna hit you like a bomb. I mean, like, you know, I mean, it's just gonna be awesome. Like, you're never, like, I feel like true love, like, you never expect it when it's gonna come. And I just love that. Like, it's gonna hit you like a brick. Like, you know, it's just gonna be like, oh, hey, I'm your true love. Oh, hey. But to answer that question, I think it's just like, really, we're just waiting for the person God has for you, and just don't rush into anything. So, next question is do you think once a cheater, always a cheater? Ooh, now that's a good question right there. So, like, I feel like when a guy or a girl cheats on you, they were never meant to be the one for you, because if a guy cheats on you or a girl cheats on you, they never loved you in the first place. Because if someone loves you, they just want to be with you and not no one else. Like, you're gonna be their main person they want to be with. You know, they're gonna put you first before any guy or girl. Like, they're not gonna be talking to any guy or girl in their life except friends. You know, that's okay. But, like, they're not gonna be talking to, like, a girl or a guy, like, you know, flirt wise. They're gonna be just talking to you, making you feel beautiful, making you feel handsome, making you feel like you're the only person in the world that matters to them. Like, true love, you know? And, like, I feel like when you find the right person God has for you, put God first in that relationship. Put God first in your marriage. Because when God is the foundation of your relationship, everything is going to fall into place. Like, you never have to worry about if that person is going to commit to you. If you put God first in your relationship and put God before that person, everything's going to fall into place. Like, you never have to worry about that person leaving you, or it's like just not staying. Like, trust me, like, just waiting on God and just trusting in Him and putting Him first in that relationship. Putting God first before the person that you love is the best thing you could possibly do, because, like, when God is the foundation, God is going to, what can I say, like, He's going to build that relationship, that marriage up every single day. Just keep on trusting in Him, keep on praying about your love in your relationship, because, like, when you Also, get you someone who's gonna pray with you, like who's gonna read the Bible with you. Like, like if you're a Christian and like you find someone, like don't let them drag you out of church. Don't let them change you. Don't let them tell you that your relationship with God should change, that you shouldn't love God. If a boy or a girl is telling you that you shouldn't love God and you should love them more, then they're really not the person for you, because if they love God like you do, then they're going to respect your faith like you respect theirs. They're going to respect, you. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to love you no matter what. Like, they're going to put God first like you do. They're going to love you like Him. Never let a guy or a girl drag you out of church. Never let a guy or a girl change your relationship with God or take you away from God or drag you away from Him. Because if you're a Christian and you find someone, they should build your relationship. They should bring you closer to God. They shouldn't, drag you away further. You should bring each other closer to God every single day, Like, there shouldn't be a moment when someone is trying to tell you that you shouldn't go to church, that you should spend all the time with them. If you have a guy or a girl in your life and they're your boyfriend or girlfriend, they should be going to church with you. Like, tell them to come with you. Don't, like, force them. Like, tell them, like, you need to come to church with me, like, because that could be, like, a change in their life. Like, they could get saved by that, like, anything is possible with God. Like, I don't care what no one says. If you just tell others about God, you can make such a huge difference. Especially if you're like a guy or a girl. Because, like, if you tell a guy or a girl about God and they go to church and, like, they get saved, that's awesome. Because then you know that that person is going to be there for you and that they're going to love God as much as you do. So I think that's your question. I feel like if someone cheats on you, they're not the one for you. But I mean, forgive them for that, because the Bible does tell us to forgive people. But you don't have to date them. Like, if you really feel in your heart that they're going to cheat again, then they're not the one for you. Because if someone really likes you, they're not going to cheat on anyone. They're not going to cheat on you. They're going to just be there with you. They're going to just want to spend all their time with you. But, like, I do say forgive them, because we shouldn't hold grudges in life. Like, I know guys and girls, they cheat and they do stuff and say stuff about you, like if they break up with you. But, that's just a way of saying, like, God has you someone better, and that wasn't the person that God has for you, because the person that God has for you is going to be with you every step of the way. They're going to be with you all your life until you die, And even if they're saved, they're going to be with you in heaven, Like, you're not going to be husband and wife and boyfriend and girlfriend in heaven, but you're still going to be together, and that's awesome. I think I have one more question. Let's see. So this is kind of like the same question, but it says, do you think love is temporary? No, I don't think love is temporary. When God sends you the right person, that love is forever. No one can separate you from that. That love is going to be forever. No one can say that, that you don't love that person, because only you know if you love that person, and God knows you love that person, When God sends you the right person, you'll know, because that person is going to make you feel like the most special person in the world. You never have to worry about, like, does this person really love me? Like, is he going to stick with me? Is she going to stick with me? Like, when God sends you that right person, you never have to wonder about that, because you're just going to know. Like, when you meet that person, you're just going to know. And
are you on tape?
A video.
Huh?
A video. Sorry, my mom just came in. But like I said, like, you don't have to never wait. You do have to wait for the person God has for you. And promise you, waiting is worth it. You never have to wish for someone else, because that person is just going to be so special and you're going to know it. Like, you never have to worry about that. Like, and continue to pray for the person God has for you, because asking God to send you the person is the best thing. You don't have to search on your own. Searching on your own is never a good idea, because you're going to find the wrong person. You're going to find someone who's not going to love you like the one that God has for you, the one that God has that you're going to be with, the one that you're meant to be with, you know? Like, you never have to wonder if that person's going to stick with you. When God sends you that right person, that person is going to stick with you through the thick and the thin. Like, he's going to be with you, or she's going to be with you through the sick. If you're sick, if you're depressed, if you're lonely, like, that person's going to be right there with you, comforting you and trusting in you, and just putting God first and pray for you. Get you someone who's going to pray for you, pray with you. Like, that's awesome when I see, like, my parents, my grandparents, like, they pray with each other. Like, I just look up to that so much. Get you someone who's going to pray with you, you know? Like, someone who prays for you, you already know really cares about you. And I just love that so much. So, I guess that's the end of my video today. That's all the questions I have. Thank you guys so much for all the questions. I love answering them. Make sure to subscribe down to the button if you new here, you know, you new to the fam, yes. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I love you guys. I hope you all have a beautiful day. I love you all. God loves you.